Hey, how y'all doing today? This is Craig again. Gonna do another video. This time it's going to be on the unboxing of the MS070 Hutzl Clone Complete Parts Kit. As you remember in one of my other videos, I had some missing parts on the little MS180. Talked with customer service through Hutzl Tech, and they wanted me to confirm that there wasn't any other missing parts in the other two kits that I ordered, which was the MS250 and this MS070 parts kit. And as you can see back here in the background, there's the Husqvarna 372 complete parts kit that I put together. Posted a video on that yesterday. It does run. I did start it again this morning. It took 4 or 5 pulls and it fired right up. Just need to get it out, get it cut, get it broke in, get it adjusted really good. I think that'll be a good saw. But this is the project today. Let's get this unboxed. Let's see what's all in it. See if there's any missing parts that I can tell. After we're done with this video, I will go through it with an IPL list and compare everything just to make sure I've got it all. So let's get this on the ball. Let's get rolling. Okay, here we go. As I said, this is the Hutzl FarmerTech MS070 Complete Parts Clone Kit. There she is. Actually packaged in there rather nicely. First thing out, clutch cover. That is plastic. It does have one of the bar guide plates already mounted to it. Installed with pop rivets. Next part out is the trigger assembly handle. Trigger's already assembled into it. There's a trigger latch to hold it into high idle. Next part out, this is the magneto assembly. The old steel 070s had breaker points. This is actually electronic, which is, in my opinion, 100 times better than the old breaker point systems, because you always had issues with them. You get a little bit of oil underneath the condenser, underneath the points plate, and you had a non-running saw. A bag of different parts. Go ahead and open this up and see what all's in it. I would say this is part of the governor. Looks like the linkage, the spring, and the notches. This is the plate that's got the notches in it where you set your governor speed. I'll keep all this stuff together since it was in one bag. This here, not 100% sure, but I'd say these are clutch related items. Fuel line, fuel filter, spark plug. Looks like some kind of a structural washer with a smaller one inside of it. It's got a step little, actually that's kind of like a little cone shape on that, so That might go with the fuel line, I'm not sure, maybe the pulse tube. This looks like this could be part of the choke assembly. That's I'd say that's the rod that goes through the carburetor. That's probably the choke plate. This is going to be the oil pickup tube. Got a screen in it. This is the oil pump with associated pieces and parts. This is the automatic oil pump right there. The diaphragm part you see right there is the manual oil pump. These saws actually have a manual oil pumper as well as the automatic pump. Not really sure what this is. It's got a screen in it. This may be, I don't know. I'm not even going to say without having an IPL in front of me. I have no idea. Needle pin cage bearing. I don't know if that's going to be the rod, upper end of the rod, or the clutch drum. Here's your choke handle, choke, associated linkages, on-off switch. Like I said, since they all come in the same bag, I'll keep all this stuff together. Here we go. Here's the crankshaft. That thing just in itself probably weighs 5 pounds. Again, they wrapped it rather good for shipping purposes. On a bubble wrap. I would say that needle cage bearing was the upper end of the rod. Looks to be about the same. Looking through the bag here, machine work looks rather good. It's HCAO. It's cast right into the counterweight on the crank on both sides. It might be HRCO. Here's that's either the gas cap or the oil cap. That's actually the gas. It's got a picture of the gas pump and a drop of oil on it. So that's the gas cap. Just a few taps. Not sure what size they are without measuring. I already got Loctite applied to them. Here's part of your carburetor intake. I'm not sure what the clamp with the rubber is. And some kind of support arm. This bag was already open. Doesn't really make no difference. Here's the spacers and the seals for the crankshaft. I'll make sure I keep them together. Here is the chain adjuster, the jack bolt, and the pin. Again, here's just another assortment of different bolts and nuts and stuff like that. We'll open that up and see what they are. Flywheel nut with key. Probably all your hardware you're going to need, all the extra hardware. I'd say them's probably carburetor mounting studs. Bar studs and nuts. just an array of different fasteners. Too many put in there at one time. I know that's not how they exactly come out of there, but we don't care how they package them. I'd say that's probably pulse line, and I'm not sure what all it is. Got a couple little rubber grommets in there. There's the flap for the back of the in the back of the cover. This actually mounts to the body of the saw, but that's your deflector shield for your wood chips. Here's the muffler. No baffling at all. Got some buildup right there that's going to have to be, I don't know if you can see that through the packaging. A little bit of buildup in there that's going to have to be cut down. Some casting over flash a little bit. All in all, it looks pretty decent. I was kind of wondering if this would be baffled or not. This particular muffler here, I can see clear through it. I can see clear through the exhaust side of it. Whole start cover. Now that's actually made out of magnesium or pot metal, one or the other. It's some kind of a metal. Here's the other guide plate. Looks like a or that's the muffler. That's the deflector for the air going around the cylinder behind the muffler, and I'm not sure what that one is. Figure that out later. This is probably the flywheel. It's actually kind of heavy. I will say they do a rather good job of packaging the stuff that needs to be protected. Yeah, this is the flywheel. We'll go ahead and take it out. I just kind of want to look at it, see if there's any issues like I've had with some of the cheaper saws, casting over flash, magnets. Actually pretty decent. This looks like a pretty decent piece right here. I don't see, other than having some cosmoline or some packaging oil or whatever it is on there, it needs to be cleaned off. Actually looks pretty decent compared to the other ones that I've gotten. I don't know what was up with them other two saws, the MS180 and the 250, that had all the extra casting flash that needed to be trimmed off the flywheel and the plastic components. Here's the oil tank reservoir cover. Again, the machine work that I see right there, and actually looks really good. This is a cover for the flywheel. This will be your flywheel fins. As it's running, this is actually what moves the air across the cylinder to keep it cooled down. Again, machine work on that looks rather good. So far, I'm kind of pleased with what I'm seeing with this kit. There's the cylinder. Man, that's a big cylinder. Well, it's already got a hole busted in it. So let's open it up. Oh, having a hard time getting the ring out of it. Oh. There we go. I actually thought it might have been corroded to it, but it doesn't appear to be. 2 rings. There's the snap ring clips. Wrist pin. Pistons marked this way toward the exhaust. I'd say that's correct because there's a locating pin. There's a locating pin for the rings. They always go toward the intake side of the cylinder. Yeah, it doesn't look all that bad. I don't see nothing where the Nicosil plating isn't complete. I don't know if you can see up in there, but that's got a pretty good sized combustion chamber to it. Sorry about the lighting there. Just trying to light it up so everybody can see it. Ports look pretty decent. Clear up in there. Not a whole lot of overcasting, casting flashes, as I like to call it. A little bit of work there on the entrance that I'm going to have to do. I mean, not a whole lot. Just clean it up just a little bit. Probably about an hour's worth of work on this cylinder and it'd be nice. There's the exhaust. Again, looks rather good. Here's the intake side. As you can see, there's a little bit in there, but actually I'm surprised at how good it really is. This is the dog here. I'll open it up. The reason I know that's what it is because I just got poked with it. I was squeezing on it and one of them points bit through the bubble wrap here and got me. Not real bad, but enough to let me know what it was. There it is. Felling dog. Here's the top cover. It's a 2-piece. It's the top cover base and then the air filter cover. Good sturdy, heavy plastic. It might, I don't think it is, but it could be. Yeah, it is. It's some type of a metal. Yeah, it's not plastic, it's metal. As you can see, I'm not going to take it clear apart, but down in there's where your air filter would set. Let's put this back in here. Kind of at a loss here. Oh, this is the carburetor. That would be the go part. Without that, it doesn't go. This is going to be the clutch and clutch drum, it looks like. That's exactly what it is. Clutch drum. And this is, well, it does not say, but it does give a factory number, the PJ07022. That kind of looks like that's a 404 pitch spur gear. I know if you buy the completely assembled power head, that does come with a 404 pitch spur gear clutch drum on it for a 404 chain. And that looks identical to the other one that I've got, the one that I purchased fully assembled. This is just another handle. I believe this in here might be the bottom. Here's the handlebar. The associated gaskets. Looks like there's intake, exhaust, oil tank, and cylinder base gasket in there. The air filter. And the last component to come out of the box. And this will be the case halves. Well, they definitely tape it up and package it pretty good. They don't want you to get into it real fast. Okay. There's 2 layers of bubble wrap. And they actually put 3 layers of bubble wrap around the case halves to ship it. Good protection. And it's also wrapped in cellophane. So, as you can see, looks like the cage needle bearings are already in there. Looks like there's 2 sets for each side. Actually, this is how the saw would set if you was running it. Set just like this. I hope you can see through the cellophane here, but the oil line's already installed. Looks like the pulse tube nipple's already installed. The machine work on this looks really good from what I see so far. Okay, there she is. That's the unboxing of the Hutzl Pharmatech MS070 Complete Part Kit Clone. Y'all have a good day. Take care now.